I am thrilled to be presenting Mixtroz Virtual, which will be presented by our CTO, Bill Rose, who is in total lockdown in California. Although Mixtroz Virtual was scheduled for release later this year, we obviously fast-tracked development to support you and your various communities' engagement sooner. Before we get into the demo and get ready, because it is really mind-blowing, it's mind-blowing to me as a co-founder, allow me to introduce you to my co-founder, and many of you know also my daughter, Ashley Ammons. Ashley serves as the president at Mixtroz. So with no further ado,
to kick off the call this morning is show you one of our customers' favorite assets. It's called our attendee video. So this is usually what's shown at in-person events in lieu of having a Mixtroz person there, because you do not need a Mixtroz person at your live events to do a Mixtroz activation. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
At this point, we're sure you've heard about Mixtroz. Mixtroz is a tool to help you make real live connections with the awesome people around you using your phone. Simply launch the Mixtroz app to find your mix. Next, take a selfie so your group can easily find you based on what you look like today. If you're feeling shy, a photo of your name tag or shirt pattern will do just fine. Let's complete your virtual name tag. Your first name and email is all we need. And now, the fun part. Answer a few easy questions so Mixtroz can find the best connections for you. When you reach the countdown clock, you're done. Feel free to background the app. Mixtroz will let you know when your group is ready. When Mixtroz reveals your group and meeting location, find the number that's shown in app. As your group gathers, use these icons to find conversation starters and your
look at how Mixtroz works today in real time at live events where people are meeting in person. But now, of course, we're going to show you how we are able to do this virtually.
Something exciting things to show you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen 1 second here. All right, so you should be able to see my phone up on the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and launch Mixtroz just like we normally do. I have a new mix code for this demo. Let me go ahead and type that thing in. All right, so this is our new Mixtroz virtual. So as you know, normally when you use Mixtroz, you are at an event in person and you're joining the event, and then you go find the people that you're going to meet and you go meet them. For this one, however, since none of us are meeting in person, we're going to join each other virtually. I'm going through the same exact process, taking my selfie, answering a few questions, entering my name tag. And this experience should look very familiar, as you just saw it in the video as well. I get to the part where it's wanting me to hang tight and wait for everybody to join. And this, we can have mixes, create the groups automatically at a certain period, a certain point in time. Or if the event host who's organizing the event wants to keep watch and look, and this is the event panel, and see how many people have joined, if there's enough people, and they can actually look at the number of people and who they are, they can go ahead and create the groups manually here. The other option is to do it automatically. For this demo, we're only having 5 people join the mix. So I'm going to go ahead and click create groups, and I'm going to do that off screen so you can see what happens in the app. Here we go. It's creating the groups, putting people together. It can take up to 10 seconds. My groups are created, and you'll see that I'm put in there with Alex, Ashley, Carrie, and Wesley. And I'm going to go ahead and check in, and you can see, and I don't know if you guys remember, but normally there's like a big group number there where it says, right now, since this is a virtual mix, won't have a group number, it'll have a virtual mix. I'm going to go ahead and check in. For the virtual mix, we now have a new option. We usually just show icebreakers, group activity, and some information about your group like before. But now we have this new option up at the very top where I can join and meet people virtually. And this is the drum roll. Gary, can you do a drum roll? All right, let's go ahead and join the virtual mix. Here we go. So what we've done here is we've launched embedded Zoom into the Mixtroz app. And I can swipe in the Zoom within the app and see everybody who's joined. So there's everybody in my group. And you can see that it's updating. Everybody's having fun. And we can't, since I'm broadcasting on the webinar and simultaneously broadcasting on my phone, I can't show you what people are saying and how things are working, but you can imagine that you're seeing everything simultaneously. And it includes all the normal Zoom features for like who's currently talking, shows you that person, or you can swipe and see everybody in the group. The other option is if you're driving, which you shouldn't be doing this in driving, but if you are driving, you can have the tap to speak feature. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, this also has the cool chat feature too, just like in normal Zoom meetings. So you guys can type messages back and forth as well. I'm going to go ahead and leave, and it brings me back into the Mixtroz app. All right, but wait, there's more. I'm going to actually go back. And...
Oh my goodness, there's more.
All right, so we're also announcing today the addition of Mixtroz PWA. It's what it's called as a progressive web app. So no longer do you need to download the Mixtroz app in the App Store. Instead, we have it available online in your browser. So what can happen is you get an email from an event host. So this guy, Bill Rose, sent me an email this morning saying, hey, join our virtual mix today. And I'm going to tap this link that's in the email. It's going to launch my browser and land me right in the virtual mix. So I can join again, join the mix, take my selfie. And it's the same exact experience as the mobile app, but you can see up at the top, we're in the browser. We're not in an app itself. It's taking me through the questions again, just like before. And since the groups are already created, I'm going to be called a latecomer in this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check in and join the. So here again, same thing. I can see the icebreakers. I can see my group. Oop, let me show you my group a little bit more. You can tap and see some information, and you can click and join the virtual mix. In this case, what it's going to do is launch the Zoom app and join you into the mix.
So you're going to be able to show them the back end?
Right, so we're done mixing. Now let me get out of this stuff so I don't have too many screens going. Let me get back into my screen share. All right, so here's what happened during the mix in the back end. We have 5 users joining, 5 users completing the questions. I can click and see all the users. I can click and see how they answered their questions. I can see how the groups were created, how they answered their questions. This is all the back-end data that's gathered for any mix. All right, there you have it.
Ready? Let's get mixing.